Chapter 5: Advanced Programming in Scratch. Learning Objectives. Adding Sound Effects. Scratch Coordinate System. Types of Motion Blocks. Broadcasting Messages. Interactive Coding Activities.
Ma'am, can we add sounds in our Scratch projects?
Yes, children, we can easily add sounds to our Scratch projects using the Sound Effects library. Come, I will tell you about it. Adding sound effects. The Choose a Sound button present in the Sound tab provides 4 options to add sound to a project. These options are Choose Sound from Library, Record, Surprise, and Upload Sound. Choose Sound from Library. Scratch has a built-in sound library. You can select this option if you want to choose any sound from the built-in library. Record. This option facilitates you to record new sound. You can select this option if you want to add your own voice in the script. Surprise. This option facilitates you to add random music in your Scratch project. Upload sound. Using this option, you can upload any song of your choice from the computer. To record a sound in the Scratch project, follow the steps given below. Step 1. Click on the Sounds tab. Step 2. Go to Choose a Sound button and click the Record option from the list, or drag Play Sound Until Done block from the sound blocks and click the drop-down arrow. A drop-down list appears that contains 2 options, Pop and Record. Select the Record option. A window titled Record Sound pop up. Step 3. Click on the Record button to record a sound. On completion of the recording, click on the Stop Recording button. You can either save it or re-record it. Step 4. Once you save the recording, the name of the recorded sound will appear in the drop-down list of the Play Sound block. Select the record sound to add to your Scratch project. Project 1. Code to make multiple sprites dance on the recorded song. Step 1. Create a new project. Step 2. Delete the cat sprite and add 3 sprites from the dance category, that is Anina Dance, Cassie Dance, and Champ 99 sprites from the Sprites library. Step 3. Add the Greek theatre backdrop from the Backdrop library and create the stack of blocks as shown in the image. Step 4. Position the sprites as shown in the image. Step 5. Create the following stack of blocks in the code area for each sprite. Step 6. Click the green flag button to execute the project. Scratch Coordinate System. In Scratch, stage is the main area where sprites perform actions. The position of a sprite on the stage is determined by a combination of 2 values called coordinates. The x-coordinate determines the horizontal position of the sprite, and the y-coordinate determines the vertical position of the sprite. The stage is 480 pixels wide and 360 pixels high. Thus, the x-coordinate can range from 240 to -240, and the y-coordinate can range from 180 to -180. The center of the stage has x-coordinate 0 and y-coordinate 0. The x and y coordinates of the current mouse position are displayed in the x and Y text boxes respectively in the sprite info pane. The coordinate system of the stage is as shown below. Types of motion blocks. There are two types of motion blocks: absolute motion block, relative motion block. Absolute motion blocks are those blocks that are used to move the sprite to a new location on the stage, regardless of its previous position. The four types of absolute motion blocks are: block, description, go to X, Y, moves the sprite to the specified position on the stage. Glide, 1 seconds to X, Y, moves the sprite smoothly from the current position on the stage to the specified position in the specified time, seconds. Set X2 sets the X coordinate of the sprite to a specified position. Set Y2 sets the Y coordinate of the sprite to a specified position. Relative motion blocks are those blocks that are used to change the position of a sprite in respect to its previous position on the stage. The various kinds of relative motion blocks are as follows. Block, description, move 10 steps, moves the sprite forward by the specified number of steps. Turn 15 degrees, turns the sprite by specified angle in clockwise direction. Turn 15 degrees, turns the sprite by specified angle in anti-clockwise direction. Point in direction, sets the direction of a sprite. Change X by, changes the X coordinate of the sprite by a specified value. Change Y by, changes the Y coordinate of the sprite by a specified value. Point in direction. The point in direction block is a motion block. The point in direction block points its sprite in the specified direction, rotating the sprite. The blocks use the 360 degrees in a circle. The direction towards 0 degree represents up, towards 90 degree is to the right, towards 180 degree is down, and towards minus 90 degree is to the left. Let us learn how to use absolute and relative motion blocks in a Scratch project. Project 2. Write a code to turn and move the sprite on the stage. Step 1. Create a new project. Step 2. Create the following stack of blocks as shown. Step 3. Click the green flag button to execute the code. Here, point in direction block is used to instruct the sprite where to point and move with respect to its current position. Broadcasting messages. In Scratch, one sprite can easily interact with another sprite using broadcast command blocks. The three blocks in the events category are used to create a dialogue between sprites. These blocks are: Broadcast message 1. It sends broadcast messages without any wait in the scripts. Broadcast message 1 and wait. It sends a message to sprites. Pause until all scripts triggered by the message have finished running. When I receive message 1, it runs a script until a broadcast message is received. Let us learn how to use broadcast command blocks with the help of a simple project. Project 3. Write a code to establish conversation between two sprites. Step 1. Create a new project. Step 2. Delete the cat sprite and add the Devin and Abby sprites from the sprites library. Step 3. Select the Abby sprite and set direction in the direction text box to -90 left-right in the sprite info pane. Step 4. Add the hall backdrop from the backdrops library. Step 5. create the following stack of blocks for each sprite as shown in the code area. Abby, Devin. Step 6. Click the green flag button to execute the code. Activity 1. Animate the sprites as well as the backdrop with a musical sound. Step 1. Create a new project. Step 2. Delete the cat sprite. Step 3. Add the night city backdrop from the backdrops library. Step 4. Choose a letter sprite: glow S, glow C, glow R, glow A, glow T, glow C, and glow H from the sprites library and set the position of these sprites on the stage. Step 5. Click the backdrop thumbnail in the backdrops pane and create the following stack of blocks in the code area. Step 6. Click the first letter sprite, glow S, in the sprites info pane and create the following stack of blocks as shown. Step 7. Repeat step 6 for each sprite in the sprites info pane. Step 8. Click the green flag button to execute the project. Activity 2. Animating an ocean scene. Step 1. Open the Scratch app and delete the cat sprite. Step 2. Add Underwater 1 backdrop from the backdrops library. Step 3. Choose the following sprites from the sprites library: Diver 2, Starfish, Shark, and Jellyfish, and set the position of each sprite on the stage. Step 4. Reduce the size of each sprite by selecting the sprite and enter the number 60 or 70 in the size box under the sprite's info pane. Step 5. Create the stack of blocks for each sprite as shown. Step 6. Click the green flag button. Tricky terms. Dialogue. A conversation between two sprites. Coordinates. A point XY that indicates the position of an object. Memory block. In Scratch, stage is the main area where sprites perform actions. The position of a sprite on the stage is determined by a combination of two values called coordinates. The Scratch stage is 480 pixel wide and 360 pixels in height. Absolute motion blocks and relative motion blocks are used to move the sprite to a new location on the stage. In Scratch, one sprite can easily interact with another sprite using broadcast command blocks. The Choose a Sound button provides 4 options to add sound in a project. The Record option facilitates you to record new sounds. You can choose this option if you want to add your own voice to the code.